Luffy. He get Luffy's name wrong, which is the first time anyone has gotten Luffy's name wrong, man. Like always, we begin with a chapter reaction and then a summary. Then we have an unpopular opinion about this chapter. So without further ado, let's start reading with 11:31. Loki of the realm of death. The cover picture is we see Yamato and Tama. We see Yamato and Tama having fun chasing the katana thief. As we saw in the previous cover episode, someone's katana was being stolen. So the chapter begins with Luffy's appearance, saying, "Alright, finally at Elbaf. I knew this was Elbaf. We have wanted to come for ages." "You don't say. Good for you. Everything is so big," Luffy says. "I wonder if Usopp knows yet. Say, is there anything at the top of the tree? Hey, the strongest country is the world, in the world, and birthplace of war. For real?" Luffy talking to Loki here. Being on Old Man Dory and Brogy's ship earlier was crazy. This is the first time I saw a bunch of giants in one place. Hey, guess it makes sense that you guys will be the strongest. Hey, listen, I'm talking to you. Loki had to shout here. He screams and scares off the animals nearby. I am the sun god from all the legends we passed down on this island. Don't speak unless I say so, human. Tell me, what do you think of my predicament?" Then we see below the cursed prince of Elbaf, Loki, special bounty, 2,600,000,000. Wow, that's a huge bounty. Oh my days. 2 billion. He's almost comparable to Blackbeard's bounty when he was pre-time skip, when he was given the title Emperor, which is crazy. Luffy then goes on to say, it looks like you've got caught." "How shrewd of you," Loki replies. "Their intent wasn't to merely catch me though. They wanted to sweep me under the rug. I have been praying for release ever since. Can you believe it's been 6 years?" So are they trying to say that he acquired the devil fruit 6 years ago? It could be that he acquired the devil fruit 6 years ago and also killed the former king of Elbaf, which I think his name was Herod. 6 years, I am the pride. Yeah, nah, this guy is tripping. He's tripping. There's something out there. Nah, he's tripping bad. He says, "I am the pride of Elbaf, immense strength, but the chains are made of sea stone." Which implies that he has a devil fruit and he's been... Okay. It makes sense. I can't unleash my power. I am bound here in Warland to treasure to the treasure tree Adam. Okay, so this is the treasure tree Adam. I remember Frankie talking about this in the pre-time skip, where he said something along the lines like, in a far distant land, there was a tree that stood the test of time, and even though there were wars, but that tree still remained. So I think this is what he was talking about. Very interesting. So I propose for you, Luffy. he gets Luffy's name wrong, which is the first time anyone has gotten Luffy's name wrong, man. The first time. Is this supposed to be a record for something? And then Luffy says, "It's Luffy. I wanna make a deal, Luffy. You are a pirate, right? I want you to undo my chains by dawn. In return, I will wipe out any pirate crew you want. I will make sure to not leave a trace." Sounds good, right? The key is somewhere in the village. I can't force you myself, but Luffy's face changes for a minute. And we see the massive difference between Luffy and Loki. Whereas Luffy is on the knee, I think is the right knee of Loki. Is it the right or left? No, the left, sorry. It's the left. Because, yeah, it's the left. You are a pirate, right? I want you to undo my chains by dawn. In return, I will wipe out any pirate crew you want. I will make sure not to leave a trace. Sound good, right? The key is somewhere in the village. So I read this before. I can't force you myself, but then Luffy goes, Hey, I almost forgot to say, is this the realm of death, you say? The lowest layer of Elbaf? Who is speaking here? I can't seem to differentiate. It's a place no one dares to approach. I don't think it's Luffy speaking. This voice is coming from the distance. Crimes and the condemned are dropped here. It's a prison and an execution ground. So a prison and an execution ground. Luffy sees something in the distance. Whilst I think Loki is the one talking here. Whilst you dig up the snow around, you will find the bones of countless humans and giants. No way. What is that? No, it looks like